Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to Music with Todd Ledbetter. I'm doing great. Hope you are too. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you clicking on the video and checking out some Marillion. You must be a fan. If not, you're about to be, I'm sure, because from what I have discovered is that my first couple of Marillion songs, I was just like, not sure. I think I heard one that Fish sang first, and then the next time was H, and I just was confused about the whole thing and even who Fish was. I thought he was now the lead singer of the band Fish. I mean, it's embarrassing. Let's just not go there. Shh, don't tell anybody. All right, it's just between you and I. So anyways, you guys straighten me out, which I can always count on you for that. And we're going to check out straight from Spotify. We're going to do not a what do I want to say? Not a YouTube video live version, but this is going to be a studio version. The only unforgivable thing, which is from the Marbles album. And somebody recently saw one of my older Marillion videos and left a message or left a comment saying that this particular album is very, very good. I'm not sure if he said masterpiece or what he said, but it was something like that. Genius, or I'm not sure, but he gave it a little bit of a plug, and so I thought, well, yeah, that's probably a good time to go back to it. Now I know that I've already done Invisible Man. I've done that I recognize. I'm not sure what else. Neverland, I think I've done off this album too. So the first and the last song for sure. Not sure if I did Marbles 1. I may have, but anyways, we're about to do the only unforgivable thing. He didn't pick this particular song. I just picked it just because I like the title, and we'll check it out. All right, let's get going.
Every night I'm
Steve's guitar is so awesome. His tone is impeccable. It's going to go right into Marvel's L.I., I guess that is. Okay, well, I guess I don't want to play that too for right now. If you don't mind, we'll do it another time. Very good, though. That was really, really nuts. I'm not sure of the actual meaning of the song. I couldn't really quite figure out what the only unforgivable thing was exactly. But it sounded a little bit self-reflective. I was looking at the lyrics. I couldn't quite pinpoint like the definitive answer to that, but it seems like not just with him, you know, at the end he says, I did, you did, we did. He's talking about all of us, you know, we're the worst unforgivable thing, you know? So I guess that point being, be forgiving, because you know, who are you to judge? I guess, I don't know, that's kind of what I'm getting out of it. A great song though. Steve's guitar playing is just immaculate. He's got just a beautiful chimey, you know, picking guitar, and then he's got the just gorgeous tone on that lead. Not only the one at the end, but there was a little bit of a fill in there towards the middle, which was quite lovely as well. And just the swirling effect, it seemed, it kind of had a swirling effect. Okay, well, I was trying to count it out. I'm not sure. Sometimes like a 6/8 or a 3/4 will have a swirling effect, but with the drums and the keyboards, the way that the and then the just those heavy pads and strings and almost like carnival organ kind of playing there too every once in a while, just had somewhat of a swirly sort of kind of catch you up into the feelings of the song, you know, really pulled you in. Very good though. Yeah, so far the songs I've heard off this album is great, so I probably should just, I think I've heard the first one, like I said, I probably should just go right on down the, you know, tracks. That way I'm not, you know, cutting off Marvel's L.I. or whatever, Lie or whatever that is. Marvel's Lie, Marvel's Lee. Maybe you can help me out there. But very good though. Really interested. I've come a long way with this band. You know, like I said in the beginning, I wasn't sure if I liked them or not. You know, hadn't really heard much of them, but I've always heard their name. And frankly, what I was hearing the first couple of songs wasn't close to what I imagined they were. So the more I heard, the more that what I imagined they were sort of came into being as it meshed with what they really were. So I kind of like, you know, leveled out a little bit. It's like both things sort of leveled out for me. So now I kind of get more of a feeling for them and what they're capable of as far as the moods that they'll set and things like that. And definitely got a real good basis of quality of musicians and, you know, their ability to have just the perfect tones. I think tones is, I've used that word a lot, but you know, sometimes bands have funky tones to their music, and it either one funky tone instrument might be okay for some kind of a part or something like that, but sometimes I get a little freaked out about that. But they don't have that. They have such just quality feel for what they want to portray in a way that really appeals to me. Whereas, you know, quirky things and quirky music appeals to other people more than me, I would say. I'm not that big in it. And they don't have that element to them. So I don't know why I started talking about that, but just their tones, I think, is one of the things that I've really come to respect with this band, especially Steve. Steve is just a spectacular guitar player. So good. So good. Steve H is great too. He's such a performer. He's got so many different sort of feels to him. He has such an emotional way of portraying the story that's very appealing. Very appealing. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it as always. You guys are awesome. Clicking on my videos, it means the world to me. And feel free to, you know, go down in the comments and let me know what you think, or even another song that you like off this album, perhaps, or something else they did. I'd be interested. Always interested in some more Marillion. There's just so much music out there. It's hard. You know, I just keep trying. I just keep reaching. I just keep listening to you guys, whatever you guys think that I might like, and that's where I'm going. You know, I'm not really doing like a lot of people do in reactions. They'll do a lot of the hits and things like that because a lot of them are younger or just didn't grow up with that kind of music, certain kind of music, you know, so they're listening to things that they never heard. And that's what I'm doing too. I'm just doing it my way, I guess, or our way. We're sort of in this together. So if you want me to hear something, you got to let me know. That's the way to do it. If you want me to hear something, you got to let me know. So down in the comments is a great way to do that. Also, if you want to help out the channel, you can go over to Ko-Fi and help out the channel that way as you recommend songs. And then Patreon too is a good place. I've been putting up videos over there because I want to do more over there and sort of build the Patreon, but also it's a great place for videos that get blocked on other platforms. And it's kind of frustrating. It's, you know, I don't get too frustrated because I got Patreon. So, but you put all that work into these videos and then all of a sudden, you know, it gets blocked and it's like, oh, you know, I just did all that and no one's going to get to listen to it or enjoy it or whatever. And so Patreon's a good place to go over there and check out some videos that aren't on YouTube. There are some over there because I'll do some early videos. Some people will get them early over there and then they'll eventually make their way over to YouTube, but the blocked ones don't, obviously. All right, and chit chat, cleaning up, sweeping up, just getting all the business taken care of at the end here. But Marillion has really become one of my favorite channel bands for sure. They're up there pretty high. Can't really say how high, but they're in the top 10, I would say. In the top 10 for sure, with all the new bands I've heard. And I was looking at it, making sure I hadn't done this song before. I didn't think I had, but I've probably done about 10 or 12 Marillion songs, perhaps, somewhere around there. Didn't count. Anyway, so pretty limited on my knowledge, but expanding all the time. So let me know what's next. Thank you guys. Have a wonderful day. Appreciate you checking in. Bye-bye.